Hello Gundam fans, this is Brad92, and today I'll be looking at the 1-100 Master Grade Sengoku Astray Gundam from the Gundam Build Fighter series. This is a modified red frame Master Grade, which I've already looked at. And very nice. I really love the design, the samurai motif. Got a lot of new pieces, the head, the shoulders, front of the legs, and the feet. And yeah, the whole foot. You almost have enough of the old pieces to make the normal Astray, minus the V-fin. I'm pretty sure you have everything else. You have the old leg armor, feet, shoulders, even the head, but not the V-fin, which is a little weird. But really, you get this guy for the Sengoku. You don't get it to make a red frame, because this guy is pretty badass looking. And it does have a few foil stickers. You got the eyes, the top of the head, the back of the head, and underneath all the clear green. Because it's a light clear green, so they give you stickers. They could have done darker if they wanted to, but it's a light green, so they went metallic underneath, which is fine. It does look good. And you do have some peel-off detail stickers. It's peel-off. What happened to the road transfer? They've just given up on that. And you've also got a Nielsen figure in his outfit that he wears to the ring, which is cool. Even has the clogs. I don't know if that's what they're called, but the wooden shoes. And he's in the pilot seat as well, if I can get him out. I've always had a problem with the Astray cockpit. There we go. And I believe he's actually wearing his normal uniform, his normal civilian clothes in the pilot seat, which is cool. I like that, having both versions. And other than that, he stands really good. These are big feet now. I mean, they're not huge, they're not clown shoeish, but the extra length lets him stand pretty well, even if he's leaning. So yeah, this guy is just pretty great all around. The head goes up and down, and forward and back, and rotates. Arms forward and back, up and down, rotate. The shoulder armor has a few hinges. You have this one here, and the back can move. The thrusters are on a ball joint. And the arms can go about that far out with these pieces connected. Rotate below the shoulder. Double jointed elbow. Not going to get a whole bunch of that armor there. You got a ball jointed wrist and a hinge at the wrist. Ball jointed thumb, finger. 3 fingers are together. You can separate them. They're the old hands. You got the stomach joint, which if you pull out, you can get some side to side and forward and back. And a ball jointed waist. You got ball jointed front and side skirts, which are attached. So you can kind of take them apart and get them farther out if you have to. You got a hinged back skirt. The legs will go forward. Not much back. And they can't go that far out because of the armor, which is probably why they have this part here, so you can kind of move that out. And get... That's actually, yeah, there we go. Rotate at the hip, not a lot, because of the bulky armor here. You got a double jointed knee, which still bends rather well. And the knee looks pretty good compared to the high grade. It doesn't, because it doesn't have a huge gap here anymore. They give a piece here, but this part is weird because it's replacing the old armor, which is 1 piece, and this is 2 halves. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be 2 halves because it just plugs right in, so it should have been 1 piece and it's not, so you have to fill in that seam line. A minor problem, but it didn't have to do that. You got a hinge here, and you got the double ball jointed ankle. And I don't know why they tell you not to put the front armor here. I thought it would fit, but maybe not. I didn't try it. And then you got the hinge at the foot, and a hinge at the toes. New articulation, which the old one doesn't have because it doesn't have this. And it's not loose. It's not like Exia. It's not going to fall over, as you've seen. So articulation is very good on this Master Grade. As it should be, because he is a martial arts mobile suit. It's in the G Gundam kind of design. So you want to be able to get this guy in some good poses, and it can do it. Now, this shouldn't take too long, because there's not a whole bunch of accessories, but the main ones, I feel, are on the shoulders. The arms, which you can untab from little holes in the fist. And you've got a hinge, up and down, rotate. And then you got one at the elbow, which is a ball joint, but it's also a hinge. You can see right there, so it's a ball jointed hinge. And you also have kind of like a wrist. It extends, and then it can go in. So that's pretty neat. I like that. And the cool thing is, it's also got a rotating track here, so you can actually bring it to the back if you want for some strange reason. So these arms are pretty cool. They did everything that I wanted the high-grade arms to do, because I really like them, and I felt like they were really limited on the high grade, but the master grade does everything you need it to do. And you've also got the shield, also the backpack. It's got some more clear pieces for the eyes. I really wish it had an LED. Made those eyes glow green. And it does have a handle you can flip out, because it did, at the very end of the fight in the show, it did use the shield, to no effect. It has little holes on either side, so it can be on either hand. And because these are the older hands, and these pegs have never been that good, it is a little hard to get, and it has to be angled, because the peg is angled. So, you can do it, and I have, but it's hard. It's really hard to get that right in and stain. Yeah, but you can do it. I have done it. And also, just like in the show, the mouth can open. Now, it doesn't really... I think it just does it to when it goes to use the burst thing, the special fighting move. And I am a little worried about that because I have taken this apart, and the one, it's on a sliding track, and it clips. You even got thrusters in here. There's clips to keep this on, and the one has started to stress. So I am worried if I do this too much, it'll break. And then I'll have to glue it. And the reason I think that happened is because the connection to the backpack is super solid, at least on mine. And I had to yank it off, and I think I grabbed the chin. Because once it's on, it's on. It's a very good connection on the back. And I like it on the back. I mean, a shield on the back is a good idea for defense, I suppose. They can't stab you in the back. And finally, of course, the katanas. There's a Gabura straight. I can never remember the other one's name. But they do have the symbols engraved on the blades, which is pretty cool. And you got holes. So once again, you can peg them into the hands. It's probably easier than the shield. Yeah, there you go. So it's easier like that. And I love how they store. You have to use the thicker part here. And just clip them right in. Now this is a little bit of a concern because if he falls over and these are stored, snap, I can easily see these blades snap right in half when they hit the ground. So I don't think I want to store them like that, but the way I want to store them is you just have to take the bottom of the handle off, feed it through the hand, and then peg it in, like that. And now they're in the hand, the extra arms. I really like that. And I thought they were kind of underused in the anime, because when he started using them in the one episode, people were like, meh, whatever, like he never did it before, and all of a sudden he's using them, they're like, what be, you got fists on your shoulders. I thought it'd be like, holy shit. But, yeah, whatever. I just love this. I really do love the, this ability, because I can give him something else in the arms. Now, the red frame also comes with one last piece, this little adapter. Which basically, and I really should have done this before I put this onto his back, because now it's going to be a pain to get out. Oh, okay, easier the second time. Good, good. But basically, you can connect this onto the shield, and it's designed to go onto the strike, or the build strike, if I put it in the right way. Like that. So now the build strike has the shield. And not really that impressive on the build strike because it just looks way out of place. But you can do it. You can do it. So those are all the accessories, and I like them all. I think they're done very well. I love these fists and how they can hold the swords. I like the shield. Still worried about that joint. I would have liked it to have some more accessories, but what we got is pretty cool. Well, since I got them here, let's compare the Astray Sengoku to the Build Strike. And they do look pretty nice together. And of course, the one I have to compare it to is the Astray Red Frame Kai. And the swords come out. And you know what? His V-fin was really piddly compared to that. I always thought this V-fin was a little thin after looking at it for a while, but yeah. Just this, like, they look, obviously the colors are the same, but with all these new pieces, he looks really different. And I really like it. So that is the Sengoku Astray Master Grade, and I love everything about it. I've always liked the Astrays, and I just love this model. It's great. It does everything I wanted the high grade to do, which I couldn't quite pull off, as it shouldn't because it is a high grade. But everything I was hoping that we could get, I think we got. It's pretty solid. It has some new articulation. It looks really good, and the accessories work as they should. So that's about it, and I'll see you at the next review.